We're gonna do a 2018 LR tier list, but if you guys can direct your attention over to how big that not available box is for the units that came out after 2018, there are so many LRs. The last LR to come out in 2018 was LR Trunks and My Guys. And then we just start getting an onslaught of LRs. That is a lot of LRs in game. These are all, of course, summonable. But let's go ahead and start out with the LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, of course, being the first summonable LR to touch down in this game. Now, back in 2018, it was the Battle Road meta, and I would like to say that this guy performed quite well inside the Battle Road meta. Although this guy's defense could be a little bit shoddy if he does get touched, I do think that this guy can still work pretty well in there because you guys gotta remember, for Battle Road, there was a lot of nuking strategies, and this guy, being a nuker, worked very, very well with that strategy. So I think just based off of that fact, I could put this guy in A tier, because his nuking strategy for Battle Road was very, very powerful. Coming up next, we have LR Majin Vegeta. LR Majin Vegeta is essentially the same thing, because when you get LR Majin Vegeta's 18 key super off, that could be a very, very powerful tactic that people were using to go ahead and blitz Battle Road in the first place. So Majin Vegeta was a very, very powerful unit in Battle Road, provided he did not get touched. And I'm pretty sure when the nuking strategies were a thing, he was not getting touched. He would go ahead and probably take one, maybe two hits, and then he will vaporize the entire field with his 18 key, because you guys remember his 18 key does an AoE, and his 12 key does a single target attack. Coming up next, we have LR STR Broly. Now, he was catered more for the World Tournament, but you can argue that for Battle Road, this guy was an absolute killer. Is he better than Vegeta? I would probably say he's better than Vegeta because he can do a double AoE attack on his 12 key, but the thing is that he would go ahead and launch that big, gigantic attack from his 18 key super attack, and then he would come through with a guaranteed additional attack. I'm grading all these units from 2018 based off of the Super Battle Road meta, and I would like to say all of these units are A tier because they all have usable leader skills for Battle Road, and they all had a very powerful tactic to go through Battle Road with, being a nuking strategy. So coming up next, we have the LR Goku Black and Zamasu. You could make the case that this unit was quite good. The only thing is that this unit didn't really have the craziest extreme tech unit sit right next to. If we take a look at them on extreme tech, they're not really looking too particularly impressive, because you guys know that Goku Black and Zamasu units want to be around other Goku Black and Zamasu units. The only actual Zamasu unit that this card had was the Murder Zamasu, and that was really it. Unless I'm blind and I completely overlooked another Goku Black unit that's on extreme tech, that's all they had. So let's go ahead and move on over to the next unit, that being LR, Trunks, and Goten. I think they are A tier. I feel like Trunks and Goten are quite powerful for Battle Road because this unit's key mechanic is so goddamn good. That coupled with the fact that this unit can hit quite hard, they're a actually powerful unit to run in Battle Road because it could vaporize enemies. They have a very weird link set, sure, but who cares, because their key mechanic is so powerful, because they get like from what, 3 to 7 key pre-easy A? Yeah, they're a shock and speed unit. They do have a very weird link set. They start from 3 key up to 9 key randomly from the start of turn, which is a very powerful key mechanic. Now, sure, they have these weird super attack effects on them, like lowering attack and defense, raising their defense up, which is nice, and greatly raising attack defense one turn when they turn to Super Saiyan through Gotenks. But the main thing about this is the fact that they hit hard, they gained a lot of key, and in a nuking strategy, you could make the case that this unit can hit quite hard. I think they're A tier for sure. Coming up next, we have LR Super Saiyan Trunks, and I would probably say that he's better than the Trunks and Goten, because he does have a 50% chance to crit, right? I remember him doing something on the lines of that. He has 120% attack and a 50% chance to crit. Would I take a 50% chance to crit or a 3 to 9 randomly key mechanic? I would probably say the 50% chance to crit, coupled with the fact that he does have Prepare for Battle and Shock and Speed. That is super powerful, and he has Royal Lineage for Vegeta's family, as I don't have Prepare for Battle for whatever reason. But yes, I would definitely say that Trunks is better than Trunks and Goten. Yeah, I like that. Coming up next, we have Bojack. I would have to say Bojack is quite good, but what do we have for Extreme Int back in 2018? We do have Kid Buu, right? We have Kid Buu? Yeah, we do. He's a 2017 unit. We have Kid Buu. We have Int Goku Black because he is a 2018 unit too, right? He is. Okay. We have Enkidu, we have Goku Black, and we do have Janemba. Does LR Bojack have shocking speed? Please tell me this guy has shocking speed. He does not. He has revival. Ah, what revival units do we have here? I mean, Enkidu's a revival unit, right? No, he is not. Okay, okay. Whew. Bojack. Bojack, my friend. Let me see you. You're definitely a revival unit. There's no way you're not. Yeah, you're a Resurrected Warrior, so you better have revival. I mean, Bojack does have Int Golden Frieza. That's not bad. I would say Bojack's like a smooth A tier for sure. Either A tier or I would probably move him up to S because Bojack's Extreme Int team is pretty good. This is pretty good. Well, besides Goku Black, because Goku Black is trash, but I mean, double Bojacks is definitely a very effective tactic. I think that Bojack S tier? Bojack's S tier. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave Bojack in S tier, and I want to move the Trunks ahead of Majin Vegeta. Yeah, I want to move him ahead of Majin Vegeta, and I want to move. No, I think I like it like this. I lied. I don't want to move nobody. So coming up next, we have LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, of course, another unit that was an effective nuking unit. Although, you know, I think that units that were AoEs, I probably will move them up to S. AoEs for Battle Road are very, very powerful. I think Broly and Majin Vegeta are both S. Yeah. I think they're both S because, especially Majin Vegeta, because he can stun on his AoE, right? He has stun chance on his AoE. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Majin Vegeta is S tier. Oh, yeah. I think Majin Vegeta deserves that love. Let me see what we had for Extreme AGL back in 2018. I mean, we had Turles, right? Turles is 2018 unit, if I remember. Yes, he is. We had Turles. We have Majin Vegeta, clearly. We have AGL Metal Cooler. Is a 2018 unit? He is. We have Turles, we have AGL Metal Cooler, we have AGL Golden Frieza. Obviously, the tank, he probably is easily a staple on the Extreme AGL team for Battle Road. We do have AGL Rose. So, if we have AGL Rose and AGL Turles to help Majin Vegeta to get to his 18 key super attack, as well as you running nuking items with or without the nuking strategy, this guy's a complete killer in there. Especially since he has stun chance on his AoE super attack. That's good. Yeah, I think Bojack's there too. I think Bojack's stream was definitely solid. I think I like everyone right here because these are single targeters. These guys are powerful for Battle Road. It's just they are technically single targets. I think A tier is completely fine. S tier is good too. Coming up next, we have the third year fusions. They're both Z tier. Vegito being better than the Gogeta. You guys know the deal. Vegito's better than Gogeta because counters back in 2018 post transformation easily stronger. Vegito led the stronger team. Vegito had the stronger post transformation. You guys know blah blah blah. You guys get the gist. So let's go ahead and move on over to LR Beerus and Whis. LR Beerus and Whis, when they got Tech Beerus's Easy A, the only thing is that the problem is that Tech Beerus, say it with me, class, he's Tech. I think the B tier. Without a Beerus unit, they're not that great. With a Beerus unit, they're quite good. So I think just couple of the fact that this is a Battle Road meta tier list, them inside Battle Road without their Beerus is quite mid. Now they did have that one STR Beerus, right? They technically did have this Beerus, but this Beerus is trash. Like, look what he's doing for you. It's like 200% attack. It's like 50% chance for 200% attack. Now, sure, it was Beerus and Whis is one of his best slinging partners, but yeah, nah, I'm leaving Beerus and Whis down there because this is unacceptable for sure. Definitely unacceptable. So I think they're completely fine right there. LR Bardock. I think LR Bardock is A tier. Because LR Bardock, pre-Easy A, is sealing, right? And he does gain more ki when going up against enemies, right? No, going against one enemy. So he seals his 18 key super attack. He gains more defense going up against multiple enemies. He gains additional attack from his 18 key super attack, and he seals. So sealing, more ki up against one enemy, more defense up against multiple enemies. This guy's good for Battle Road, for sure. For sure. I would probably say he's better than Goku. He's better than Gotenks. And he's right behind Trunks. I would say so. Now, LR Goku and Frieza are easily Z tier. they're the best LR back in 2018. Because the impact that LR Goku and Frieza had when they had first came out, there was a gap in damage. And you guys obviously know damage was important from 2015 all the way up to 2018 until 2019 until we hit the Legendary Goku event. LR Goku and Frieza, damage, they're right up here. We have the third year anniversary fusions, their damage right here. The damage gap between Go Frieza and all of the other units in game was just completely big. It was like a Marianas Trench sized gap of damage. I think Go Frieza was far and away the best LR in 2018. If you disagree, you're wrong. I'm sorry. You are wrong if you think that Go Frieza was not the best LR in 2018. Nothing lived Go Frieza. So the last LR on our list would have to be LR Trunks and Mai. I think LR Trunks and Mai are good, provided you run them on a full Time Travis team. But we're talking Battle Road. And for the 11 through 20 stages, for Battle Road, we don't have a Time Traveler stage, right? Let me go ahead and go on over to difficult events. Let me get that. Let me get the 11 through 20 stages. Like, the only stage that you can use Trunks and Mai is, like, Super Class. What else? Is that it? It's just Super Class. You're going to use LR Trunks and Mai in Super Class, and as well as versus Extreme Physical, because of course they're a Super STR LR. I think that I'm probably underrating Goku Black and Zamasu because their rotation with the Tech Fusion Zamasu is actually solid. I think that the Trunks and Mai can definitely be a bit higher because they are stunning. For sure. They are stunning. So I could put them right ahead of LR Bardock. I like this. I like this tier list. So to explain this tier list, the reason why I have LR Beerus and Whis in B tier along with LR Goku Black Zamasu in B tier is because their best linking partners for their respective typings for Battle Road were not particularly that powerful. You know what? I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to say that Beerus and Whis was better than Goku Black Zamasu because them having Tech Beerus was a very, very big deal. Tech Beerus with an item was doing far more better than LR Goku Black Zamasu with SR Rose with an item. I'm sorry, guys. I'm saying it. I am definitely saying it. I'm not underrating this unit. I'm keeping it a truth. This unit is B tier. So moving on over to A tier, I think A tier looks pretty solid because we have the LR Gohan, of course, big nasty attack stat. We do have LR Physical Trunks, of course, 50% chance to crit. I mean, he double supers. He's a nasty, nasty guy. We do have LR Trunks and Mai, stun. We have the LR Bardock, seal. We have LR Goten and Trunks, big nasty attack stat. Key mechanic is powerful. We have LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. His defense is okay, but when you get the ATK super attack to get that big attack off, you better hope it crits, or if you're using a Dokkan attack, you better hope that it completely vaporizes all the enemies, which it more than likely always does. We have the LR Beerus and Whis. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and be fair. I want to move you down to B, and I want to move you up to A. Because you aren't completely terrible, but it's like this guy is... Moving over to S tier, nuking strategies make both these guys quite formidable for Battle Road, easily. LR Bojack is LR Bojack. And then we have Z tier, which is self-explainable. So I think that's about it. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.